Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. We are the Hollow Grumps. I'm Liam.
And I'm Colum.
And we're here today because we think it's starting to become a habit. So we're here to review another film.
Monday Movie Mayhem.
And if you like what you see here on the channel, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button because we might change it up every Monday and do something different. And for those that are interested, we do a Star Trek Picard review and live stream every Thursday after the episode airs. So, we went to see Sonic the Hedgehog in cinema last night, and this film was directed by Jeff Fowler, and it's a family film. The film made even these old grumps laugh. Occasionally, perhaps, yeah. And don't worry, we won't spoil a thing. We will just give you our opinion on the film.
So, did we enjoy the film? Now, there's lots of potential here as a franchise. If they keep it well paced with the movie releases and they don't rush it like so many others have before, and they play the long game, we could have another MCU on our hands and not even know it. That'd be pretty cool. Now, the reason it works as a franchise are the relationships and the character likability. Everyone can connect and identify with the relationships.
Yeah, I mean, and I think if you keep that at the core of a franchise, you have a real winner because you're connecting to a wider audience in a good way, not just, ooh, we like explosions or we like video games, but it doesn't forget what it is though, as well as connecting to these relationships that are involved with the film. Like we do see great cartoony scenes, like with, we have a scene, we won't spoil it, but it's like Robotnik, Jim Carrey dancing in his lair, and it has like post-it notes with evil lair written around the place, and it's just so fun, and it works really well in the film, and it remembers what it is. What did you think of Carrey as Robotnik, actually, Colin?
I thought he was great. I thought he was Jim Carrey, though.
Jim Carrey of the 90s.
Jim Carrey of every film Jim Carrey's ever been in, except for number 23. He was basically playing himself. Anytime he said something, I was expecting him to go into a big tirade, as he usually does, and completely steal the scene. He didn't do it too much.
He pulled himself back enough that it wasn't taken away from what was going on.
Yeah, his first introduction, I thought, oh god, he's gonna completely steal every single scene he's in, because it was just a scene of him talking down to someone, and I was like, oh no, he's gonna be in scenes and he's not gonna interact with anyone. He's just gonna talk at people, and it's gonna be funny, but I'll feel bad for the person he's dealing with. Now, Sonic has been around for almost 30 years, and it took a long time for him to fall into this trap of a live-action game adaptation. If anyone remembers the Mario live-action movie, you know what we mean. Whoa.
I didn't see it, actually.
It's a very, very bad movie, and I would never recommend to anyone seeing it.
Maybe we should live stream it. Maybe we'll do a review of it.
No, please don't do that to me, Liam.
The film stars Ben Schwartz, James Marsden, and of course, Jim Carrey, and they certainly bring their A-game. Some of the jokes can fall flat at times, or they might have a predictable punchline. Ben Schwartz and James Marsden, also known as Corny Collins.
Cyclops. Liam.
Oh yes, staying with genre. They have great chemistry, and you do have to dispel belief at times for the circumstances that bring them together. But I was happy to do so. I mean, I was enjoying the film so much that I think extra exposition that would have been added just to make certain things make more sense maybe just wasn't needed. Like, it's just a good, fun film. So, what did you think of their chemistry, Colin?
I thought it was very predictable. It didn't take away from the story. I mean, the chemistry itself was really enjoyable. Parts of it were very expected. They kind of changed things up a bit. I mean, there were certain scenes where I thought it was going to go one way, where, you know, it was going to be this moment of self-sacrifice or something or other like that. But they kind of pulled the rug under you and made it funny instead, which was really enjoyable.
I wonder what rendering James Marsden had to work with when he actually did the initial acting. Did that play on his acting?
I think he probably thought he was acting against a green little blob. He's probably probably talking to a little green stand.
Just what did he visualize in his head? Did he visualize the cartoon Sonic or the weird anthropomorphic Sonic?
The bad Sonic.
The bad Sonic.
The bad Sonic.
And if we had the bad Sonic in this film, I don't think it would have worked.
It wouldn't have worked at all. Little tiny beady eyes.
And in terms of visuals for Sonic, did you enjoy the new Sonic?
To be honest, like, visually, the film is nothing special. Sonic is blue and he's fast, so we kind of get what we expect. There are a few slow motion scenes that make you question how fast Sonic can actually go if he's able to do all these incredible things in the blink of an eye. Now, it's very reminiscent of that Quicksilver scene from X-Men Days of Future Past.
Yeah, and I thought it worked really well, as in it wasn't the type of thing where, oh, they've just rehashed this scene. I mean, of course we can expect something like this because Sonic is like the Flash or Quicksilver, so why not put it in there? Like, we want to see how his world works in his reality. But it did open a couple of questions for me, like, how does he slow time?
He doesn't slow time, he just moves faster.
I know, but it's just like his brain must be in this type of weird overdrive at all times. I suppose that actually works because he is so talkative. He's so, oh my god, hey, maybe we'll go over here. Oh, let's do this thing. Oh, let's, this type of idea. And I think that maybe that kind of brings into his mindset.
The only visuals that didn't actually work were the close physical interactions between Sonic and the cast members. But that's the limitations of CGI as we have them today. So, Liam, why did you like this film? Or did you like this film?
So I really like the film in the sense that it was escapism. Yes, that old chestnut, that ideal that entertainment should be aiming for. You can go into a film and forget about reality and just, watch a cute little blue CGI hedgehog run around looking for somewhere to belong, which gave the film great heart. You can connect with this and emotionally connect. And I can't believe that there were scenes in this film where I emotionally was moved.
I did switch off, which was nice. I liked switching off during films, and I didn't have to use my brain for anything, which was great.
Yeah.
The only reason it didn't emotionally catch me is because I knew how it would end, insofar as it can be a bit formulaic.
It can be, but I feel like the character relationships is what did that for me, because I really got invested in who these characters were. That's why I ended up, being moved as the film went on at certain points, and I can't go into why, because that would be spoiler territory. But it is just a charming story about family and relationships that never forgets what it is, which is a video game film, a cartoony film, and it's always emphasized, and we never forget that with characters like Jim Carrey in it.
Who is basically a cartoon character himself.
Yeah, and again, if we had the anthropomorphic hedgehog from the original, I don't think the cartoony Jim Carrey would have worked.
Bad Sonic.
Bad Sonic, yes, bad Sonic. Would you recommend this film, Colin, and to who?
For anyone that likes to relax and switch off, or to take the kids to see something from your own childhood, I would definitely recommend this film. It's quintessentially a family film. Couldn't describe it any other way. It's like a Disney film. It's a film that everyone can enjoy, in my opinion. The only people who won't enjoy it are probably ultra die-hard Sonic fans who wanted a very specific thing. Not what that thing is, I don't know, but they wanted something, so nothing was ever going to be good enough.
And that's a risk you take when adapting any type of anything with a real rich source material, like comic books or novels or literature. You're going to have die-hard fans that will never be pleased unless you make something that's just specifically aimed at them, which isn't feasible to do. And in terms of problems with the film, did you have any?
It can be a bit predictable at times. You know how things are going to go. It has a very rigid structure. It's a buddy film, so you know how that's going to turn out. But it does it really well. And it's a really good buddy film. It's between a man and his hedgehog.
And as long as you suspend your disbelief, you'll just get wrapped up in the story and then just enjoy it for what it is. A family film. And it's not the usual brain mush that they'd usually churn out for kids and be like, oh, they're too stupid to understand these things. They made it clever. They just made it work.
Okay, and we're going to close it out there. So if you like what you saw, you enjoy the content, give us a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be sure to reply to any comments. If you have any suggestions for further Monday Movie Mayhem, we'll be sure to take them under advisement as well. We've been the Hologrumps. I've been Colum.
And I've been Liam.
Take care.